Welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to look at the 6 boundaries for a healthy relationship. Boundaries can be said to be a set of limits or limitations placed in order to function or perform an action. Boundaries build a healthy relationship. Boundaries help to maintain a balance between you and your partner. Boundaries optimize your well-being for a smooth relationship. Boundaries also help to minimize conflict and to bring about a convergence of values and interests. Boundaries bring and gel you together through open communication. Boundaries have a way of taming expectations in a relationship. Boundaries, therefore, can enrich the relationship and make clear all the things that could inhibit friendship. Boundaries are therefore limits that you and your partner put on yourself to grow and determine the course your relationship is to take. When boundaries are clearly communicated to you and your partner, it helps you understand one another better. Boundaries are always about you. They are put in place to meet your expectation in any relationship. Always be honest yet gentle when you feel uncomfortable about something with your partner. Doing so helps you avoid resentment and muddling the waters of your relationship, so to speak. Seek time and in a calm environment, talk and share about your boundaries. Boundaries touch on your entire well-being. The boundaries you set should be able to guarantee you a fulfillment of life in the home, work, and social space. On matters boundaries, always have your minimum to help you not enter into an unrealistic rigidity that destroys instead of enriching your relationship. Miles Monroe once said, "Relationships is history coming together to form one." And the good book says, "Do not move the ancient boundaries set by your fathers." Let us now look at 6 boundaries that you must look into and communicate to make your relationship work. Take a moment to subscribe, like, and share this video. Number 1, physical boundaries. Physical boundaries are the most flexible and easy to set as they touch more on your space. This could be your personal space or within your way of interacting with your partner. It's more to do with how you position yourself, both in looks and in speech expressed. These boundaries protect you from abuse in your space. For example, there are those who do not mind public expression of affection. If you are that kind, then setting a physical boundary will help you and others on how to conduct yourself. Number 2, mental boundaries. This is about our thoughts and our expression of those thoughts. Thoughts help us formulate our words and language of expression. Our thoughts form our values and beliefs, and in return help us embrace or reject the opinion of others. The mental boundaries enable you and your partner to share your opinion openly or in the closet. Formulation of your mental boundaries brings out a healthy expression when talking. It is therefore important to establish a mutual understanding without being forced into another's set of beliefs and systems. Number 3, emotional boundaries. Just like the word itself, this is about your feelings. Emotional boundaries help us to dissect and analyze our actions before they are revealed. They help us to act sober with others despite our feelings. Emotional boundaries help us not to cross into others' boundaries and also keep off those who attempt to do so in our boundaries. It also helps us avoid being taken on a guilt trip. You should know, as the author of your feelings, you carry the burden of responsibility to administer or to hold back your emotions. Boundaries in this context help you on how to dispense your emotions in every situation that you find yourself in. They also help you to know if you're needing help and when you need it. Number 4, sexual boundaries. Intimacy is a natural part of our very being. We all have a place in our heart that constantly needs love and in return wants to give love. One of the outcomes of true love is sexual intimacy. This physical act of intimacy requires understanding and a set of rules that help to enrich it. Sexual boundaries, therefore, must be put in place to establish matters of right time and right person. On this, there must be a pre-matrimonial boundaries and a post-matrimonial boundaries. The boundaries established here is what will permit or not permit you and your partner and any other by extension on their conduct in your space and community. The boundaries therein are established to limit the kind of intimacy talk, intimacy touch, and intimacy action in and outdoors at every given time. Healthy sexual boundaries include mutual agreements and consents by both partners. Healthy sexual boundaries is about fulfilling your healthy, intimate fantasies together. In the event of any past bad experience, talk about it and help each other to journey past the fears that be. Number 5, financial boundaries. This is about investments in monetary terms and also in kind. On financial boundaries, it must be understood that each partner may have their own preference on matters of accounting. It could be a joint account or a separate account. Couples must determine what goes where, who does what, and when it's done. Agreeing on this mode, on this boundary, is very critical in enriching your relationship. Financial boundaries help build us into healthy, influential patterns, since this is a commodity outside of yourself. Setting these boundaries early in the day and doing it together can help eliminate sources of conflict on matters finances in the journey of your relationship. It is therefore needful to have a common budget and, where possible, establish an individual personal allowance that can help one get themselves a cup of coffee without messing up the main budget, therein causing a fight. Number 6, spiritual boundaries. Spiritual boundaries are defined by our beliefs and our systems of beliefs. Spiritual boundaries are the main anchor for our life. Our spiritual boundaries, therefore, help us in taking a stand when others attempt to impose their beliefs on us. Your spiritual boundaries enables you to realize your inner calling. Spiritual boundaries establish for you the ancient ways of morality and integrity. Spiritual boundaries are the compass for your existence. Spiritual boundaries are an anchor to your life. Finally, a well-oiled relationship must have boundaries established well and with a clear mutual understanding of the same by the partners. Doing so helps your relationship to function smoothly and effectively. It also enables both of you to accelerate their achievements as they realize their goals. Boundaries eliminate the sense of being abused or disrespected. Boundaries helps those in your space to know what is permitted and what is not. Therefore, set up boundaries respectfully and without any selfish or ill motive, so that you have a strong and a healthy relationship. Thank you. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this video.